Did Jim Cramer and Gary Gensler just win the war on crypto?
Solana, Litecoin. I do think you're an idiot. Okay? I did not go to college to get stupid. These people who own these things should not own them. They shouldn't own them.
Well, and now we got Gensler talking to the Times, arguing that the existing laws may be sufficient, even though a lot of these guys...
I sent it, why don't you come on and enforce them? I think they need to do a big sweep. They have to stop having people creating money, Carl. It's the creation of money by cretins. I don't think cretins should create money and then suck people in. These are worse than even the worst NASDAQ stocks.
Yeah.
And yet, there we are, we've got them up there. Litecoin. How about Darkcoin? Solana. I don't know. How about Selena? It doesn't matter.
One interesting tidbit from the Times today is that Ellison and Wong entered their guilty pleas on Monday, but they didn't docket it because they didn't want to tip him off before actually getting him back in this country.
Well, I mean, boy, they turned pretty quick. They're friends.
The first Solana ETF approval was just halted, and I'm going to tell you if this means crypto's in big trouble or not. Watch this video until the very end to protect your investments and your family. Let's get it.
I'm not a financial advisor.
Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, The BitBoy. If you want to learn more about crypto and learn how to play the crypto markets, put you and your family in a better financial position, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button if you find value in this video, and I know that you're going to. Rumors of the Solana ETF filing started circulating in late June of 2023. This is when both Van Eck and 21 Shares submitted their initial applications with the SEC for their respective Solana ETFs. The price of SOL reacted positively, maintaining a value range between $150 and $200. The official filings marked the beginning of the process towards what many hoped would be a slam dunk approval and a one-way ticket to the moon for SOL. But like XRP, Solana has some skeletons in the closet dating back to its ICO that raises questions of whether or not Solana's SOL is, you guessed it, a security. It's because of this that on August 20th, 2023, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission effectively halted the approval process for Solana ETFs by rejecting the necessary 19B4 filings. These filings, typically submitted on exchanges on behalf of issuers, are essential for the ETFs to be listed and traded. If you're wondering what the 19B4 filing is, it's essential for any stock exchange in the United States that wants to list. All crypto ETFs must first file Form 19B4, which would detail how the ETF would comply with regulatory rules and function. It's step one of becoming a publicly traded stock or ETF, and its approval was just kiboshed. The rejection stems from concerns about Solana potentially being classified as a security, and I'll get more into that in just a moment. Securities are subject to stricter regulations, and this move has led to pessimism regarding the prospects of Solana ETFs getting approval in the United States in the near future. Some analysts have even stated that approval is unlikely unless there's a change in leadership at the regulatory level. And as we all know, changes in crypto regulation depends on who wins the US election. So let's get into the details of why Solana might be labeled a security. If you didn't already know, Solana has been a subject of intense regulatory scrutiny. And the SEC's concerns about Solana primarily stem from its initial coin offering, or ICO, that happened in 2017. The ICO, which raised millions of dollars, involved the sale of SOL tokens to investors, and the SEC applied the Howey test to determine whether Solana qualifies as a security or not, considering factors such as the investment of money, expectation of profits, and reliance on the efforts of others. And they believe Solana falls short. Here's a good explainer video I found about what the ICO did to raise red flags. It cites the lawsuit against Binance that lays out the issues with Solana's ICO. It says that Solana can be staked. It was sold to investors across various ICO rounds. Solana Labs was working with exchanges to get Solana listed. I mean, if you're making a product, don't you want to try to get it in stores for people to buy? But I digress. They believe Solana Labs made statements that led to reasonable expectation of profits from investors, and there was a large chunk of the initial supply allocated to the team and the Solana Foundation. While Solana's ICO predates some of the SEC's more explicit guidance on cryptocurrencies, the agency has consistently expressed concerns about ICOs and their potential to violate securities laws. The SEC has argued that many ICOs involve the sale of unregistered securities, exposing investors to risks and potential fraud. Fast forward to today, this rejection had a significant impact on the market, causing a decline in Solana's price and raising concerns about its future prospects. It also highlighted the ongoing regulatory uncertainty surrounding cryptocurrencies, particularly those with ICOs and their history. While I believe this is a setback for Solana in the near term, as the Sultan of Solana, I still feel that this will be the highest trade volume blockchain for DeFi that we'll see in this cycle. outside of BNB. Why I believe this is a setback for Solana in the near term, I think as the Sultan of Solana, it's only right that I explain to you guys what's about to happen. The Sultan sees in his crystal ball. The Solana ETF will finally become passed when BlackRock files their Solana ETF. Ooh, but what is this? We may see an XRP ETF first. Look, the fact is, Solana is going to be one of the highest traded blockchains for DeFi in this cycle, period. But that's for another video. Although the ETF approval process has provided price momentum for certain tokens so far this cycle, the whole ETF thing is always more of a buy the rumor, sell the news event when it happens. Although in theory, it's a way to inject new capital into the listed blockchains, we don't actually need a Solana ETF on any US stock exchange. We have degen, meme coins, NFTs already. We already make money in DeFi. Given enough hype and capital inflows, those TradFi investors, well, they're gonna enter the market organically anyways, whether there's an ETF or not. And that's why I think Solana trading is gonna be here to stay no matter what, even if this means, and we can just sit and kind of wait until BlackRock finally files that ETF. It may not be this cycle, but I think it's going to be. Solana meme coins, though, they're already down bad from all-time highs. And realistically, the momentum on Sol, it needs a breather anyways after all the traction it's gotten so far this cycle. Now, if you want to talk about Solana with other members of the Bit Squad and me, the Sultan of Solana, make sure to log into our Discord link in the description and stay strong, Solana soldiers. That's all I got. Be blessed. Good boy out.